What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new video. Today I am bringing you 10 things Black Ops 1 did right, but no one remembers. A lot of these things were very innovative. They appeared in the Call of Duty games for the first time. So I'm just gonna be focusing, as I said, on the things the game did right, on the good things. So I'm not gonna be talking about the bad things. I made a similar video about MW2. If you want to check it out, there's gonna be an annotation on the screen. And a lot of people were like, oh, this game did this wrong and it did that wrong. And I mean, you are absolutely right. But the video is just about the good stuff and it's not about the bad stuff. So the first thing Black Ops 1 did right back in the day was the Dolphin Dive. So they decided to change the movement system a little bit. They included also the Dolphin Dive. And it was something that didn't ruin the game. It actually made it more fun to play, you know, unlike the bunny hopping and the wall running, which is annoying and no one likes that shit. The Dolphin Dive was actually fun. You couldn't really win gunfights or whatever with the Dolphin Dive, and that's why, you know, it wasn't annoying. You could just use it to get to cover faster if you were getting shot, to get to objectives faster if your teammates were about to take objectives, like for example flags and domination. You could use the Dolphin Dive to get there faster, to get there in the last second and still take some delicious free points. And my favorite thing about the Dolphin Dive was that you could use it to troll players. I love dolphin diving from high places and then getting kills with claymores and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. The thing number 2 on this list Black Ops 1 did right is about perks. Now Black Ops 1 was not the first Call of Duty to invent the perk system, but they really made some biblical perks. Like for example, they had Marathon Pro that, you know, for the first time allowed you to have unlimited sprint, and I love this shit because I could just run around like a fucking beast. We also had Flag Jacket Pro. Flag Jacket was already in World at War, but it just protected you against explosives. In Black Ops 1, it protected you against explosives and also against fire, which was awesome because in Black Ops 1 you had the flamethrower and also the napalm strike. There's also the tactical mask, which was already in World at War, but in Black Ops 1 they made it freaking biblical. It kind of worked a little bit like Sixth Sense. If you stunned or flashed an enemy camping inside the building, but you didn't know where he was, Tactical Mask would tell you if the enemy was to the right, if the enemy was to the left, or if he was like in front of you. I think that was pretty cool. We also had Hacker. The perk Hacker. For the first time you could hack enemy sentry guns, you could hack enemy turrets. That shit was a lot of fun. And you could also hack enemy equipment like claymores, motion sensors and stuff like that. And for the first time we were able to booby trap enemy care packages, man. It was a lot of fun to see the enemy running all happy thinking, oh, thank God that guy killed me, but he's fucking dumb. He didn't steal my care package. I'm gonna take it. And then they would open the care package and it would explode. It was fucking hilarious to see back in the day. The thing number 3 on this list Black Ops 1 did right has to do with customization. For the first time we could create our own emblems. You could pretty much create whatever you wanted as long as you had the skill to do it. And the best part is that you could put your emblem and your clan tag on your gun, making that gun unique, making that gun yours. If the enemy picked up that gun, your name was there and your emblem was there. And I loved killing nerds with their own guns, like with the FAMAS or the AK-74U, because they could see their emblem and their name on the gun I was using and probably they would get mad as shit. And still related to customization, for the first time we could change the suit of our character. So you had like 5 different suits and you could choose whatever suit you wanted, and you could also change the face, like the face paint of your character. This was pretty cool because at the end of the day, whatever you used, you still looked like a soldier. You didn't have like neon boots and pink gloves and fucking clown masks and stuff like that. As I said, you look like a real soldier no matter what you selected. The thing number 4 on this list has to do with special things like special guns, special equipment. So for the first time we had the crossbow in a Call of Duty game, which was a lot of fun to use in Black Ops 1. We had also the ballistic knife. I loved using this shit. It was a lot of fun. I'm also gonna give a shout out to the flamethrower, even though it appeared first in World at War, but in Black Ops 1 it appeared as an attachment. In terms of equipment, we had the jammer, which was fucking biblical. The jammer allowed me to survive so many blackbirds because all you had to do was put the jammer on the ground, then it would jam an entire building. The enemy didn't know where you were because their minimap would get all jammed. And it was also great to use when people were camping inside buildings. You could just put the jammer on the ground, and then claymores and motion sensors and all that trash would not work. There's also the decoy grenades, which were a lot of fun to use because they simulated enemy gunfire. They appeared on the minimap as if a player was shooting his gun, and I used this grenade so many times to troll people in free-for-all. It was fucking hilarious. I would plant a claymore inside the building, I would throw a decoy into that building, and then I would run away and I would just wait for that delicious kill, and then I would use theater mode to see what happened. And you know, it was freaking great to see noobs all mindfucked, because as soon as they would see the red dot on the minimap, they would run immediately there thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a delicious kill, I'm gonna kill this noob camping, and then there was no one there and the claymore would explode and kill him. And finally, there's also the camera spike, which was not very useful, but it was fun to use, especially when I was knifing only. I just loved running around while holding the camera spike because that shit was huge and it kind of looked funny. The thing number 5 on this list is the combat record. For the first time in a Call of Duty game, we could check our stats. And I think that the combat record from Black Ops 1 is still the best ever made. You could literally check everything. How many times you used a kill streak, how many times you got killed by a kill streak, how many kills you got with a kill streak. The same thing when it comes to guns, the same thing when it comes to equipment. So it was absolutely biblical. You could see pretty much everything. And then the next Call of Duty, MW3, you could only see your combat record if you bought the elite shit, something called elite. So pretty much in MW3 you had to buy your combat record if you wanted to see it. So you know, that was a fucking joke. And in Black Ops 1 it was free and it was super complete, so I fucking love it. Then we have, ladies and gentlemen, the theater mode. For the first time in a Call of Duty game, we could save our gameplays. This was awesome because you didn't have to record every single gameplay you played. So you could just go on theater mode and record whatever gameplay you wanted. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, the Call of Duty points. For the first time in a Call of Duty game, we had in-game currency. Now, I don't know if this was a good thing. They did right, because probably these COD points led to the COD points in Black Ops 3 and you know, stuff like that. But at least in Black Ops 1 they were fucking awesome. And the reason why they were awesome is because you could just buy whatever you wanted. You didn't have to get this attachment first, then get the other one, then get the other one until you could get the one you wanted. No, you could just go to the one you wanted as long as you had the points to buy it, and you could get it. And also you had to be the rank required to buy that thing you wanted, that attachment or that gun. So yeah, this was fucking awesome. Now you could get COD points by playing the game, you could get COD points by completing contracts, and you could also get COD points by playing wager matches, which was also a lot of fun. So Black Ops 1 for the first time had the party games like gun game, sharpshooter, sticks and stones and stuff like that, and you could bet your COD points, and the winner would pretty much take most of the COD points. I think the guy in second place and third place would also take, you know, some COD points. But yeah, that was pretty cool, and it was a lot of fun to play back in the day. The thing number 8 Black Ops 1 did right is the scoreboard. Now I know that you're probably like, a lot of you are probably like, the scoreboard? Who the fuck cares about the scoreboard? Well, I do, because in Black Ops 1 for the first time you could see how many captures and how many defense you got in domination. So for the first time you could see who was actually playing the fucking game, because in MW2, the previous Call of Duty, when I started using the riot shield, I started playing the objective like a motherfucker, man. I was like a walking tank, taking flags from left to right. I was unstoppable, but I was dying a lot. And in the end of the game, I would always get 5th place, even though I would finish the match with like 10, 11 captures, but no one could see that on the scoreboard in MW2. But with Black Ops 1, that changed. I could still get like 3rd, 4th place, but at least people knew who the fuck won the game. I won the game. Now my teammates in 1st place with a bunch of kills and 0 caps. I fucking won the game, not those motherfuckers. So that's why I had to mention the scoreboard here. The thing number 9 on this list Black Ops 1 did right was the quickscoping. For the first time they made quickscoping available for beasts only. You wanted to quickscope? Well, you had to be good at it. You couldn't just grab a sniper rifle and get no scopes from left to right without any fucking skill. And this is why a lot of people, and when I say a lot of people, I'm talking about Lil Jimmies, hated Black Ops 1 at first, because the Lil Jimmies could not quickscope like they could in MW2, because in MW2 it took no skill. It's like the gun did all the work for them. And then in Black Ops 1 it actually took some skill. They actually had to hit players on the chest or on the head to get the kill, and in MW2 all you had to hit was the fucking chin or a fucking finger and you would get the kill. And last but not least, I would also like to mention the kill streaks from Black Ops 1. Now MW2 is the Call of Duty that put the kill streaks on a new league, but the ones from Black Ops 1 are also pretty good. Treyarch came up with some very cool ideas. Now they're not as flashy, not as overpowered, not as popular as the ones from Modern Warfare 2, but they are very good and balanced in my opinion. So there's the RC car. For the first time we had a ground kill streak that we could control. There's also the Grim Reaper and the Death Machine that you can get in the care package. They are very fun to use. There is the Chopper Gunner, which is different from the one from MW2, and this one is more simple and in my opinion much more effective. There is the SAM turret, which is a very underrated kill streak. It's only a 4 kill streak in Black Ops 1 and it could destroy Chopper Gunners and Hinds. Which is absolutely crazy, a 4 kill streak being able to destroy such high kill streaks. The dogs were also much better in Black Ops 1. Instead of being a 2-bite kill like they were in World at War, in Black Ops 1 they were a 1-bite kill. There's also the Napalm Strike, which is like an airstrike, but then the fire stays on the ground for like I don't know, I believe 5 seconds. There is also the Blackbird, which is absolutely awesome. The Blackbird is the only kill streak. There's also the VSAT and the Hater. The Blackbird is the only that I don't hate. I actually like this one, and the reason why I hate the other two is because there is no counter for those motherfuckers. As soon as the enemy team starts spamming Haters or VSATs, you are done. Well, the Hater you can destroy it with a launcher, but the VSAT, oh my god, it was so annoying. Now in Black Ops 1 you actually had tools to kind of like counter the Blackbird without making it useless. Like for example in Black Ops 3 all you had to do was destroy it. So you could use the jammer, which was great for jamming a huge area of the map, and there was also the decoy grenades. With Warlord Pro you could carry 3 decoy grenades, then you could use Scavenger to keep refilling them, and pretty much you could have like 20 triangles on the minimap. That was a lot of fun to do, and obviously only Beast did this shit. Only Beast carried the jammer, only Beast carried the decoy. So if you were a nerd you would get destroyed by the Blackbird. And there was also the Hinds, which is a helicopter that you could control. You could take it to the left, to the right, to wherever you wanted, and that was pretty cool. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, 10 things Black Ops 1 did right. If I forgot about something, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Peace out.